Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the GlobalOne webinar, simulcasted call. We will be recording this call live, and in fact, at the conclusion of the call, as many of you have experienced in the past, there will be a replay link available in your back office. It is the same link that brings you directly into the Internet to listen to the call online. So with that being said, I know that, Kathy, you're out there. You've got some great news, and you're going to provide us some critical updates. So, Kathy, on the eve of the big election here in the United States, let me turn the call over to you. Welcome, Kathy.
Well, thank you very much, JP. And as everybody knows, here in the U.S., there's been a lot of voting going on, and we'll just see how it all turns out. This is an exciting time with GlobalOne, and I do have to say, on behalf of our CEO, who was trying his darndest to be on this call, he is working behind the scenes and hasn't stopped all afternoon, and he's taking care of incredibly critical things for the people on this phone, but also for those that couldn't make it to the call and will listen to the recording, because we're getting ready to take off like a jet, and I do have some really, really cool updates. I'm only sad that Scott doesn't get to tell you this, because some of the things I'm going to tell you, it was his decision just to thank the field, and I kind of thought he should be the one to tell you, since it was his idea, but I guess I get the pleasure of making everybody happy. So, let's start first with saying we will be calculating the first commission sometime on the 7th, which will be paid in your e-wallet on the 10th. And then again on the 10th, we'll be doing the sweep to look at the commissions that need to be paid, and then paying again on the 13th, and so on and so forth. Now, for those of you that are saying that some of our credit cards haven't gotten billed yet, let me tell you how this is going to work, because nobody's going to get hurt. Everybody's going to get paid every dime that they've made, and believe it or not, some of you are going to get paid that haven't earned it, which is pretty cool, and that is from our CEO, but I'm going to tell you about that in a bit. Everybody that's paid via cash, ACH, wire, debit, many credit cards have gone through. Everything's going to get paid on these. Now, of course, some of you know you have some people that are still in the batch zone, and their credit cards have yet to be billed. Guys, don't worry about this. Don't fret about this. I'll tell you, it's a monumental feat that we're pulling off with the hundreds of thousands of people signing up, all the different countries, the amount of money in the pipeline, guys, and that just is a process, and it takes time. Anytime you are dealing with as many countries and currencies, and then when you're dealing with the credit cards and all the things that go along with that, it's called a process, and that's all it is. And so we expect that many of those cards are going to get cleared out and put into the back office as active and live just in the next 2, 3, 4 days, and we'll continue to do it until, voila, you're going to wake up and everything's going to be active. You're going to be able to see everything. Everybody will have been paid, and we're going to get rocking and rolling in this business. So I think the first exciting thing that I did tell you is that we're going to be running commissions on the 7th, and you are going to get to see money in your e-wallet come on the 10th. That's very cool. Before I tell you the really exciting news, let me tell you some more really exciting news. It's kind of a quick side note, because we're talking about money tonight, and we're talking about money coming your way really fast. But let me take a bit of a side note. It's kind of an important note. Everybody's been wondering, what about the new back office? What about the new genealogy? When am I going to get to see Infinity, my organization, who are active, who aren't active, who are members, who are just customers? Well, guys, tomorrow at 6 a.m., and I want you to write this down because I don't want you to send in a support ticket. I don't want you to Skype your upline. I don't want you to post on Facebook when you can't get on the website, because 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, the website is going to be shut down until it's done. Now, they think that they can do it pretty quickly, but rather than tell you that the website's going to be back up at 9 or 10 o'clock, we're just going to tell you that at 6 a.m. it's going down, and it'll stay down until it's done, and then when it comes back up and you guys log in, you're going to see something that you have been waiting for. And so that is in less than 24 hours, guys. And the 7th is tomorrow, and the 10th is just in 3 days. So these are some pretty exciting things. So now, what is the actual gift from God, the CEO of this company? What does he want to give to the field? Well, as you know, we're going to be rolling out commissions via Infinity first, and we're also going to be rolling out matching bonuses as well. Now, there's many tin members on the phone, there's copper members on the phone, there's silver. Everybody earns at a different level. And some are only qualified to earn one level down, and they have a whole lot of people in their organization, and they haven't been able to get upgrades. Some people can earn 2, 3 levels down. Well, 100% of the people, 100% of the people that, you know, have paid via cash, ACH, wire, debit card, credit card, everybody, you guys are going to get paid 5 generational bonuses just as though you were a fully qualified platinum with a 20% matching bonus on your 5 generations, just as though you were a fully qualified platinum. Now, if that doesn't excite you right now, it might excite you when the new back office is turned on and you get to, some of you get to see just actually how many people are underneath you. Because I do believe that there's probably some people that got in at the 10 level just to see how this thing was going to fly. And they plan on upgrading and probably were a little concerned about the large organization. Well, let me tell you this. No owner really has to do this, guys. And I've actually never seen a company pay this large of a commission run to people that didn't qualify, you know. So it truly, truly is a thank you. It's an acknowledgement that you guys have stayed the course, that you are still here, that you're still bolstering. We still have several people signing up every day, every day, every day, and that's as a result of you guys. And Scott wanted to make sure that you were rewarded and that you are thanked. And so 20% matching bonus, 5 generations, just as though you were a fully qualified platinum. Now, I do have a question, and I'm going to have to clarify that on Thursday night call, but suffice it to say, tonight we have nothing but absolutely good news. So commissions start to get calculated tomorrow. They get paid into your e-wallet on the 10th. And the genealogy, you're going to be able to see it, guys. 6 a.m., the website goes down. Make sure you don't send in a ticket, but you're going to be able to see your organization and you're going to have a lot of fun tracking and drilling down, because that back office is really cool, you guys. I can't wait until everybody really gets to see it. Now, in terms of the fully qualified 20% matching bonus, the CEO, your leader, is prepared to do that next time as well. You know, he said doesn't know how long he's going to be able to continue to do that, but, you know, when we start paying commissions, we're not going to have everything ramped up at once. Things will be rolled out in a process, and we'll be getting all the credit cards cleared in a process, and during that process, everybody's going to get paid a 20% matching bonus 5 generations down, even if they don't qualify. And so, guys, I hope that this has been great news to you, and I do believe, I do have to say that if you're in the pipeline and your credit card has not been billed, that the thing that I can't confirm, but I believe even you're going to get paid, so not to worry. But I do have to double check on that, and if that's not the case, I'll post it in the back office tomorrow. But I do believe nobody gets left behind on this one. We're a team. We're sticking together. Everybody's covering everybody's back. And without a doubt, Scott has come across the finish line with one rip-roaring thank you, because there's going to be very, very, very large matching bonus checks in the next 1 commission run, 2 commission runs, 3 commission runs. He doesn't know how long he's going to be able to do it, but at some point in time, everything's going to be working on all cylinders, and then everybody's going to get rewarded for what they qualify for. Guys, I do have to tell you, to qualify for 5 levels is not going to be hard. Even if you're a TIN member, the qualifications in this compensation plan are in reach of absolutely everybody. So you've heard me say it before. Let me say it one more time. Hold on to your hat, because we're getting ready to rock and roll. And I'm glad, those of you that are on the phone, that you are on the phone. I'm glad that you stayed the course and that you're still here, and I'm glad that on the 10th you're going to wake up and look in your e-wallet and go, wow. And then the next thing you might do, guys, if you've harangued your upline in any way on the 10th, you should probably send a thank you card. JP, back to you.
Wow. Oh, I'm here. I had to pinch myself. Well, that's great news, Kathy, and I'm sure those that are on the line, folks, you know, once again, we have record-breaking numbers on the call. We get to see the numbers, and it is really impressive. So we're not going to take a great deal of time. Go back, enjoy the elections, those of you that are monitoring what's going on around the United States. For those of you overseas, our friends and family overseas, get the word out. Take care of the responsibility that you have in your back office. Make sure that you've got your selection, your choice, and let's look forward to seeing each other back online Thursday at 5:30 Pacific time. Once again, thank you, Scotty, and certainly Kathy, thanks for delivering the message tonight. A great message and a great call. This will conclude our call, ladies and gentlemen. There is a replay link available in your back office, same link that brought you into the Internet webinar room. With that being said, this is JP. We'll see you again Thursday evening at 5:30. Have a great evening now.